Hey guys, I just wanted to stop in and talk a little bit about income producing activities. Okay, so this kind of fits in with my last talk about the daily five. Our daily five should be focused around income producing activities. Now, it may not look that way in some ways, but we need to think about that every time that we choose a daily five. Okay, so one thing to do is checking your downline viewer so you can catch those things that might have slipped through the cracks. Somebody's debit card expired and you need to address that. Or maybe even just knowing they're taking a skip month is something that you need to do. You need to know have that pulse on your team so you know what's going on. So that can be an income producing activity. Sitting there and staring in your back office all day would not be an income producing activity. So talking to people, definitely an income producing activity. Okay, hounding them, really like pursuing them so they want to unfriend you or avoid you when they see you at outside activities, that would not be an income producing activity. So find a way that you can talk about them, use your products in your daily life. Might just be as simple as your child got hurt at the park and smelling the lavender is enough that they, calm down, and the mom's like, hey, what's that? Or somebody's child goes and picks up something gross at the park, and you might offer your Thieves hand sanitizer. I know, especially when my oldest ones were little, I mean, even now, but I remember when they were little being very, not afraid, but I didn't like to use the standard hand sanitizers that you get at the dollar store or anywhere else, and so I was always looking for something that I felt was safe for them to use. And so you can pull that out, say, oh, I use this with my kids, and let them read the ingredients, and so just let them use your oils. I'm reading The Circle of Success by Monique McLean, and she was talking about how they were all in this big long line for using porta potties. And she noticed how people were coming out like holding their noses, and so she just started like offering lavender down the line for people so they could smell it on their wrists as they went into the porta potties. So porta potties are generally gross, so that was a great idea, and a lot of people loved it. So it's just those simple things like letting them see you use them on a daily basis. So what are some other income producing activities that you do every day? I've given you two. Some people say my platinum leader says the fortune is in the follow-up. Follow with prospects, follow up with new members, and follow up with starting builders. So how's that going? Have you called your people? Yeah, I use that word, the C word. It's a 4-letter word, and some of you don't like it. Call your people. Find out if they actually got their kit, which they should have, right? After a week and a half, make sure that everything was fine. See if they've opened the box. I'm constantly surprised at how many people get their kit and they don't open the box. Or maybe they open the initial box and the oils are still in there because they're afraid what to do with it. I have a couple of YouTubes on that, helping people unbox their kit, and so they can get to know what's in their kit and how to use them. So I'm waiting on you. What do you do for income-producing activities? Another good thing that I like to do is self-development. Now, that's one of those things that may not look like an income-producing activity, but if I don't spend time personally developing myself, then I just get a little crazy as far as I have no idea what's going on, and I don't know what to do next. So pick someone like, John Maxwell, Darren Hardy, Eric Worre, things that you can do. Follow these people, read their books, look at their YouTubes, and find out what they're doing, what they recommend doing. Okay, so all of those things are income-producing activities as long as you don't spend like 3 months with your nose buried in a book doing nothing else. This is one of the activities. So you're going to check your downline viewer. You're going to talk to people. You're going to call people. You're going to do a little bit of personal development. And with that balance, you'll be able to create some activities here. Penny says building relationships is so important. Jacob says run the money. He says Mr. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be Miser, but that is in the Oily Tools app. So you can run that to find out what's going on in your team. Another great program that some people have is a simple downline, and that's going to tell you how many of your people, are missing out on a paycheck just because they didn't order. And so check those things. Anything else from you all? Okay, I think that we will go ahead. I think we've listed a total of 5 so far. And I'm going to get back on school with my kids because they're staring at me wondering what I'm doing. So, maybe I'll talk about balance and family next time. Have a great day, guys.